Okay, so we're getting ready for our round of 32 Rebbl Playoffs. We made it without needing the Stunty Cup. We managed to come 7th. We were almost first. Fortunately, we lost our last match, and then everybody else got some good results, so they dropped us down. But we still had a pretty fantastic end to the season. So this is what we're going in with for the match. We've got renamed T-Self, the Shiny Hand, with Grab, Block, and Stand Firm. Then we've got Vex with just Block. He got that last match due to some MVP good times. We've got Unskilled Fnatic and Unskilled Looney. They're fine without it. The Perfect Hooligan with Sneaky Git, an excellent Sacker and foul setter upper with Wrestle Tackle, Diving Tackle, and Sidestep. Absolutely awesome guy. Bit expensive, but we love him anyway. Then we've got our kick backup Sneaky Git. Comes on in the second half. And then we have Block Frenzy. Double random. Love it. We're not going to take this skill. We can take another skill at the moment, but we're going to save it just because of the TV. Let's have a look at Fiction's team. The Necro, Cheap Hat-Trick. 1735, so we're getting 380 TV as he got a MNG clear on his Flesh Golem and a Zombie, so we get to have Ripper, Bomber, and some 2 bribes and a biased ref. So we don't want to mess with that. We fired our sidestep goblin just to make the TV, otherwise we would have been 10k short of the biased ref. And 2 bribes and a biased ref is just better than 3 bribes. It'll protect me from any fouls that he wants to do, and also should help keep some of the weapons on, because I've got all 3. And I'll be doing a lot of fouls, so I should get more value out of that than an extra bribe. So these 2 Super Wolves, these are our targets to kick to death. Whether we win or not, these guys should get an absolute kicking if we're able to get our hands on them. First one, they're both block, dodge, sidestep, tackle. One's got Mighty Blow and Jugs. The other one's got Strength Up and Agi. So this is a bit of a nightmare wolf. This one's normally killable, but it's still issues either way. Then we've got block, guard, Mighty Blow, grab on this Flesh Golem. And then a rookie Flesh Golem here. And then we've got the 2 Wraiths, one with guard, one as is, and then the Ghoul has Wrestle, Tackle, and then a Wrestle lineman and a Fend lineman. So these guys have a bench of 13, 3 rerolls. Regen could be a deciding factor in this. It is overtime, so if they get good regen rolls and I get bad Kaz rolls, it will be quite hard to overpower them, especially with these 2 super guys that can just run around and do whatever they like. But they have only 3 people on the team, the Ghoul and the 2 Wolves, who can actually catch the bombs. So if Bomber rolls well, he could be having an absolute monster of a match. Let's get ready to see when he turns up, and we can get this party started. Can't really show you the other matches at the moment just to avoid spoilers, but the matches so far have all been pretty good. But Rebbl is having a bit of a rel takeover at the moment. There are, according to Tyrandis, 11 out of 16 teams could end up in the last 16 as Rebbl, so it looks like G-Man and Big O are taking a bit of a kick on this season. But we've had 3 stunties make it in. Unfortunately, one of them was a halfling, but Surreal had an exceptionally good G-Man run. I think he ended up 3rd in their league, which is pretty awesome. But I managed to get enough points to win the Stunty Cup and also the Carnage Cup. So it's the first time one of the Goblin coaches has, or Flynn coaches, any of the Stunty coaches to be fair, has won both the Stunty Cup and the Carnage Cup. Normally, while you're racking up the silly points in the Carnage Cup, it's hard to win matches because you're doing silly things. But luckily, Nuffle has been on my side all season, and I managed to get both of those, so that's excellent. And I won the Stunty Cup last year, so it's back-to-back champ as well, which is the first time that's happened in the new season. And this is the last season before we go into the new rules, so we'll be resetting next year. Not next year, next season. So we're trying to get these playoffs out of the way as soon as we can before we go into the new rule set for BB3. But the Doom Diver will be back. I'm really looking forward to getting my hands on the new Doom Diver. Sneaky Git's been nerfed, so the foul game will take a bit of a hit, but that's okay. We'll just keep fouling people off and use our bench instead of Sneaky Git to save them. But it's all about the Doom Diver and trolls throwing stuff with bullseye at people's cages. The weapons get stunty dodge as well, so we're looking forward to that. Being able to dodge a chainsaw into a cage and just murder the ball carrier. So people playing against stunty teams are going to have to be a little bit more cautious with how they mess around with their players, because it will be easy to just come get them with a chainsaw. Chainsaw might not live long enough afterwards, but while he does, he's pretty awesome. Does also mean that Nobbler is now pretty useful with his block and dodge. He can not only get into a cage, but potentially survive what happens to him afterwards. Bombs have taken a big nerf, so we will be having to watch what happens with the bomb throwing. We can't always rely on them blowing up, because now with the nerf, if any of your team get knocked down during your turn, it is a turnover. So before, you could bomb your team and their team, and as long as it wasn't Bomber himself that got taken down, you were good to go. And you could just carry on with the rest of your turn. But now you're going to have a little bit more of a risk, because you don't have the explosion either. So there's no 50% when they catch it. So we're back to Blood Bowl 2, but in we go. Ficction has shown up, so let's get this on. Hopefully we can win the toss, and we can murder them. So let's have a look at the nice arena, give it a whole playoff run-in. Enjoy some squick butt again. Shortly followed by the ref's butt. On the Necro team that we should hopefully be killing. Well, yeah, this is good playoff time. We've got all of the premium goblin gear. See what we can do. See if we can kill these super wolves. See if he's going to take anything with his cash. But really, our fingers crossed for the winning the kickoff. We lost the last couple, so we're due to win one of them, and it will make a big difference to start cheering through his team, rather than having to check some goblins on the line. But he lacks tackle, and if he wants to put his wolves up front with his tackle, then I'm quite happy with that. I'll see if I can murder one of those. But we've got a full 16. Oh, he's taken a biased ref. No, 120k. I'll have extra money, I don't mind. Biased ref will not stop me fouling at all. I'll have bribes to get through it. It'll just give me an extra 120k to murder him with. But he's thinking about it. And he didn't go for it. Okay, so we have 480 exactly. Ripper, Bomber, Bribe, biased ref. So that's what we planned. That's why we fired the Goblin. Off we go. Two superstars that have done us well all season. We don't want to be wasting our time with Morg. Guy's overrated. We could have had Morg and 2 bribes, but... Oh, excellent. So we have the perfect start. Let's see what we can do to get these guys. We don't have Skitter this match, so we will be relying on just a normal goblin. But depending on what he does with these wolves, it wouldn't make much difference to Skitter anyway. He doesn't have block, still got dodge, and these guys can just murder him with tackle anyway. So we'll be moving up the pitch pretty slowly, trying to do as much damage as possible. And if we get a chance, we will just kick these 2 to death. Hey Source, yeah, hopefully the match is a good one for everybody. It's perfect conditions, so Bomber should be on form. Let's see what we can do to get these guys on the dead side of the aisle. Right, so on Ripper on in place of him. Here we go. And then we want you here. We want this guy. Pop him in here. Pop him on the outside actually. Strength 4 goes over here, so we can keep this guy over here. Have a player back. So that gets us 3 dice there, 2 dice for block, 2 dice. These guys to stop the blitzes. This guy to do the ball carrying. Chainsaw to chainsaw either of those if they come back and they get knocked down. Swap those 2 actually. Because Frenzy will not work on him. Alright, let's go do this. Fingers crossed we get some good dice rolls. We've only got 2 rerolls, so we've got to be careful with what we're doing. Let's see. Oh, that's pain in the backside if that goes really deep and doesn't go out. Pitch invasion. Takes out my goddamn fanatic. Oh, already a terrible start. Okay, but at least the ball goes out. But we have a problem with that guy going down. Arsburgers. That's a real problem. So we're going to have to come up and cage early. Feckin' pitch invasion. Okay. So let's start with the outside first. Keep him on the troll. Push him down here. Fend won't make any difference. No armor breaks either, that's a bit of a problem. Get him around here to close that off. Ah, absolute garbage start to the match. Can't lose the saw already, so I have to use a reroll. Just a stun as well. Boo, hiss. Boo. Right. Kick him to death. You have to leave this troll a little bit to fend for himself. Oh, terrible start. Okay, so we lost the fanatic and the guy. Well, let's see what Fiction does. There is a possibility that this guy can come down and 2-dice him, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 should leave him reasonably near a killable thing. This is the Goblin Fun Bus, where we've got the Ball Carrier and the Saw both protected by trolls. Yeah, it looks like he's coming in to hit the troll. With just a 2-dice and no mighty blow, should be about 80%. A 9% chance of removal for that troll, so he should be around. Unless the dice continue to do what the dice have been doing. But we got some options to hit some of his players. I'm not particularly fussed about this guy. Could get him with this. Go tackle him down, wrestle and beat him to death. And then just move the cage over here slightly. That could be an option. So it looks like we're getting a blitz here. Gets him down. Just a stun. I can live with that. Where's this guy going to get? Okie dokie. Right, so we start off here with the easy one. That's the POW. Pop him here. Still no armor break. It's a bit of a pain. Okay, so we'll take this guy. And this guy. See if we can get rid of the guard guy. No, just terrible dice around. Can't reroll that. We've only got one reroll left. So we can come here or here to carry on causing issues. I don't think he's going to step off because it will won't give him a... Oh, he does. Oh, sweet. Okay, I'll take that. Come back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So come here, help the troll and set up the foul again. Double 2. Oh, look at all this trash stuff. Gets the POW there. No armor break. With a double 1. Oh, all these dice have been terrible. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he can come round with a double rush. There's not much we can do about that. We've got to protect from this guy. So far, absolutely garbage dice to start with. So this will allow him a bit more pressure. But we've still got options that we can set him up for. And hopefully if we just keep smashing the damage in, some of them will die eventually. That's a chainsaw hit. Are we going to see something on one of these trolls now? One of these can come through. Can't get back out there if he does this. I don't think he's going to risk any of his people to foul a regen piece. So that troll should be okay next time. If we can get rid of him and there's not too much traffic here, we can get foul on this flesh golem. But it kind of wait to see if he can come in on him, but that's pretty risky to get back out. And if that guy fails his 1 in 9 dodge back out, I will kick him to death. So the Fanatic should be... Oh, pushing the saw out. Excellent. Okie dokie. Putting the saw in a vulnerable spot. But we can make this safe. Alrighty dokie. So what do we got? Chainsaw him. Slap him out. Okie dokie. So first things first. Get rid of the flesh golem. Then come round here. Now that'll get him surfed. That's a 1 dice. If we get rid of this guy, so we'll get rid of him with the 2 dice from Ripper. Grab, we'll put him down here for a super foul. I can pop him out. Hang on. Yeah, he can come around and I can rebuild the cage. Okay, so we'll pop him here. Still no break. He comes up. He comes here. He comes here. Gonna have to take that, which leaves the saw vulnerable. Sets up the foul nicely there. No break on that as well. Absolute garbage dumpster dice for everybody and everything. Oh my word. Yeah, we're going to have to take that skull. Absolute garbage start to the match with absolutely no dice at all. And because of that, we didn't even get to get this guy up. So it could not be going much worse at the moment. Let's see what options we're going to have. So he's going to get smacked with at least, he's going to get enough dice that he's going down. He can get a 2 dice on the ball there with block. Yeah, Michaels is right. It's very important not to break the Necro armor. I cannot get away, so I'm going to have to try and... Yep, there goes the saw. Pushes him onto him as well. Just a stun, so he's still around. But that's not going to help me. Just pushes. That's excellent news for me. I survive with the ball. Puts me in a pretty bad spot down here. There is a lack of tackle, so we might be able to get over here and do something. But we are under a stupid amount of pressure already, just with the most garbage dice imaginable. Ooh. Excellent. Snake gives me a chance, but I've got nothing to kick him to death with, so he's going to have to try and get up by himself. Smart troll, excellent. Everything here is bad. Can I get him? Get him with a 2 dice, and then get out and gone. Right, so that troll's not doing anything else. If I can get rid of him, then I've got room to get out this way, which I cannot. What options do we have? Absolutely bugger all, really. For we can get over here and try and sideline cage. But if it goes wrong, we are dead. Right. We have no rerolls left by turn 4. We got to kind of try and sideline cage because otherwise we are doomed. Because we can't actually 1, 2. That's not on tackle. We could come here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Oh, so much trash dice. And then a 1 and 9 as well. Just absolutely dumpstered on everything. Okay, so this is an easy sack hit for him. Pushes him off. I can sidestep to here. Keep the troll with a friend. So we're going to be on damage control now. We haven't lost many pieces except for the one guy. Just pushes, use a reroll. Just pushes, so we survived. That's shockingly good luck for us, considering how everything's been going. So, we can get him out of the way and chainsaw this ghoul, and then get on up the pitch. And see what of our stuff survives. Block is a good skill. Goblin survives. Just absolute trash dice so far. That's a bit of a problem. So he'll get a visit from the chainsaw then, I guess. I think if we go down, we're going to be relying entirely on Bomber doing some crazy stuff in the next round to get it back to 1-1. Yes, I want to sidestep to stop this guy. Gets the dodge. Right. So get you up to block him. Smack you. Gets that. To come down here. Ooh, gets removal. Cheeky. Right. This, if he can make a 1 dice to free up him to hit him. Gets the POW, love to see it. Some of the stuff finally sticking. Right. Super Wolf meet Chainsaw. Might as well suicide him to tag this guy. Gets an injury. No Kaz, just a stun though. Bit of a shame. Right, what else have we got that we can do? Stand you up to block that off. Nope, straight away with a 1. And a stun. So that is a bad position for me. He can block him off easily, he can take him out. Gets the POW as well on the block. Blodge being a pointless set of skills apparently. And straight KO. Can't use the Apo on that, so we're going to have to say goodbye to him. Just a push on him. Excellent. Chainsaw survives again, but I'm feeling he's going to follow up and keep him busy, and then off goes the ghoul with the ball. Dub Skull, there goes the last reroll. Excellent times. Gets the POW there. Grab doing its thing, gets the stun. That's him down, and hopefully this guy fails. No, he does not. He gets that. Alright, not much we can do about that. So it's time to do some killing. You get rid of him. Gets the POW. We'll pop him over there. Don't want to turn this into a 1 dice, so Ripper can keep those two at 2 dice. Pardon me. And then Troll can try and take care of this guy. See if we can do some damage. We get the POW, we needed that. We got grab, so if we pop him up here, we can get a 2 assist foul. Ooh, armor break. No Kaz. Just a stun. We're going to do this before the chainsaw hit to avoid the one on the chainsaw. KO, got him off the pitch. Survives the chainsaw hit. See what we can do to the... He's got plenty of zombies, he's got no real damage, so let's see if we can get rid of this guy. We cannot. We'll pop him up there. carry on just to keep these two doing it, and the troll is going to have to try and risk it for a biscuit. He gets it, what a lad. No armor break though, but more trash twos, absolute shocker. Okay, so we got this guy out and the good wraith, but we lost the ball and we got no rerolls. So if he tells up down here, we do still have options with a cheeky crazy throw teammate play. Chainsaw is probably definitely not going to survive that. But we have a turn to set up, and then we'll hit him on turn 8. 1, 2. Double GFI hit on the wolf. Get a 3 dice, gets the POW. Goodbye, chainsaw. KO. We have to see if he comes back. So we can try and take down this guy with the troll and then get a foul on him. But yeah, we're trying to set up a play down here. Right. So, Ripper on this guy. And that could give me access to him. That's the POW. Right, one zombie gone. Let's see if there's a regen on that. There is not, so we're at least down one of them. Okay. Do we want to wrestle tackle him down? So that's 1, 2. No, we can't get that. So we'll put him a little bit closer for some throw teammate antics at the end of it. See what we can do about taking out this super golem. Right, we get the POW. That's what we want. Stand firm is fine. Ooh, death. Regen, please fail. The dice have turned. Excellent. Put him on this goblin. So we've got another turn. You come over and help him. Super golem is a dead golem. Get you down here before there's any chance of a fail state. We'll hang the hooligan out as bait, but he's also got a chance to get in there, so we could throw teammate our super sacker. Troll will come in and cancel these assists. Terrible dodging. What's up with these guys? Okay, so we lost 2 people to our own dodges. 1 to the fanatic to the event, but we've removed his super golem and this guy. So if he scores on turn 8, he will only have 1 attempt. Excellent. So this guy's going after him. So we have a chance, unless he scores early, at which point I can 1 turn. Gets him down. Let's hope the hooligan survives. He does. What a boss. Okay. He scores early. Excellent. So we have a chance, lads. We can try a no reroll 1 turn. So, argue the call on the fanatic. Gets it. Argue the call on the loony. Doesn't get it. Use a bribe. Oh, come on, one on the bribe. We do need that loony, so we're going to have to risk it for a biscuit. Gets it, but they don't wake up. Right. So we've got enough to keep them on the bench. So no weapons. It's not a wolf, but it is a super golem. I'll quite happily take that. Two. And he's setting up close as well. That's even better. So we've got a pretty good chance now. Let's. He's setting up further back now. That's a bit of rubbish. Right, we're out of bribes, so we're relying on the biased ref for everything now. But we'll be going into the next half. Right, okay, so we've got an option to just lob it down the sidelines. That's what we'll go for. One, two, three, four, five, six. That's still very chuckable. So, for those that are wondering, this is too far forward. I can get one square into the half, throw it for 6 squares. So you can scatter from here, and there's more than 50% chance. So, we need a troll at each side. Get you off for you. Ripper back. Keep you off the line. Would have been good to have him. 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he's got to be here. Two, three. It's got to come in here. Right, okay, so we're set up so we can 3D him off, or him off, depending on which side the ball goes. Ripper, we don't want him on the line. We want him to come 1, 2, 3, 4 around to here. And then we can throw into the corners over here. These guys are back just in case it comes this way or this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can go back an extra square. And let's hope that it's a good kick. It is extra risky, just because, timeout, dangerous. Okay. Ball sacks. But we have a chance, lads. Right. If Ripper blitzes him, we can't fail the blitz, and then we can move the trolls over and protect that. Get the ball and come back, and then do a throw next turn. So free up this goblin to come over. Give us a hit next round if he survives, which he does. Going to do this so I can keep Ripper actually behind. So I want to blitz. Hope this doesn't mess up. Does not mess up. Pop him there. Ripper in the pocket. Pop the hooligan up here. He's going to have to risk getting smacked in the face again. But he can't really get there without a load of rerolls from them. Three plus. It does not. Ball goes miles over here. But at least it didn't go up into their half. Okay, so we still got a chance. But the Necro can just get down straight on it. So if we can get it, pick up, and to this goblin, Ripper can still do a good throw from the middle. So we'll see what he does with his players. If he brings them all forward, we're game on. But he's got no rerolls, so he's miles out of range. It exposes the wolf to getting smacked, which I'll definitely take a hit at. Three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and throw. Yeah, we can still do it. Is he going to risk his wolf though? Because that could just be worth... Because he's going to come here, and that would be a 4 plus and a GFI. And he'll put himself at a lot of risk. I'm not sure Fiction wants to do that. Because he does love his super wolves, and he has just lost a super golem, so he might be trying to think that he's got the match won already. In comes the ghoul, not doing anything with that. Hits the troll, gets him down. Gonna stand firm there. KO, I can live with that and hope he comes back. Yep, gets the dice he needs. Ooh, gets taken out. Right, so what options have we got? Or are we just going to super foul this guy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can't get back 1. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can't get to anyone. So, looks like it's super foul time. It's better doing it with... We could do 1 GFI and smash him. And that takes the tackle off him to make it foul easier. It's 1 GFI, 2 GFIs. Let's go Disco Ripper. You got your still inbuilt reroll? No. Trash. Sneaky Git coming in for the super foul. add some support to Ripper to make sure that he doesn't just get beasted. Keep you safe. Ah, terrible fouls. Haven't rolled more than a 4 on this. So the super dog survives, luckily. But we'll see what happens here. So if he does do the Ripper, he will be going into a frenzy trap afterwards. But he does have blocks, so... Oh, he's just smacking a normal goblin. That's fine. Goblin survives. So let's see what we can do to his team in the second half. We've got to get a turnover. So we'll be reliant... Oh, Troll gets back as well. Excellent. Right. Ripper on for you. Bomber on for you. We're going to have to use the Fanatic on defense. Pull out all the stops. So let's set up for the bomb cage. Right, he does not want to be using the wolves on the LOS. So we can bomb cage here. Ooh, spicy. We're going to have to do that. We can chuck the trolls on because he's now lacking a load of strength. And we've got Ripper still. Change that, he's not going to get 7 strength on that. He will struggle hard to get enough strength to hurt those with the wolves. We're going to pressure him just to make sure he can't just have an easy side route. Oh no, we can't because we've got to stay back for the bloody wolves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's easy to knock down, so I can't really sacrifice that. Right, we're going to have to make a slightly weaker bomb cage. But he doesn't have the player speed to get through, and he lacks a load of players, so if we put you over here... Right. It does expose some of our people, but we're going to try and win the middle and force him to get a bit scared. Hold out the back, which means that we can then murder some of his players in the middle. Because we're going to have to try and out-damage him. He's on 11 players, but he is down his super golem. So he has 1 guard, and he's going to be needing strength 5. If he puts his wolves up here, then we've got return hits to try and murder them. I'm guessing his ghoul will be carrying. And we have Ripper free here to throw one of these guys if we're lucky enough to get a blitz. So let's see, because we're going to have to risk it. It's the last match. If we lose this, we're out. So it's the last season as well, so we don't need to save the players. So I'm willing to risk all of these guys to see what we can do. But we're going to have to risk some bait plays if we want to get any results. We've got no bribes, so we can't really take this long either. We're going to need to get some kills. We've got bench, so even if we get sent off doing some super fouls, it's worth it. Oh, there you go. See, scared off in the middle. Because again, with bomber here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we can pop it here on a 3+, blow up whatever he hits this lot with, and not risk any of my players. So there we go. He's scared off the middle. I think he's going to try and score quick. But we have bomber that can reach any of his stuff down here, even if he hands it off to him and pops it down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Yeah, directly in line with bomber, which is why we're kind of set up here. And we'll have goblins to go steal the ball, Ripper to get involved, and he's avoiding the side with the fanatic. So we're going to want to kick up here, as far away from that nonsense as possible. There we go. Some even more trash dice rolls. Both kick-off events screwing us over. Giving it to the wolf at the back, so he's not quick scoring straight away, otherwise he would have given it to the ghoul. So maybe we do actually have a chance. Oh no, he's just going to come down with the super wolf. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I'll bomb that. Getting plenty of stuff in the way. Doubling up on his defense. But I think we got put at too much of a disadvantage from the first set of absolute garbage dice. So, we're at a pretty big disadvantage at the moment, but there's still bomber that can do whatever we need. Just pushes, and those 3 ghouls are stuck on them. 3 ghouls, 3 zombies. Okay. Kick is in fact a worthless skill. So we can get it right on the wolf, so that's fine. So we're going to need to tactically burn the ones first. Use grab on this guy to get him off our guy. Gets the pals. Then follow up. Right. So he would be the one going in to get it. Ripper in here to tie up this lot. So I can get him on a 2 dice and have some goblins back here for afterwards. Gets the pals down. No armor break though. So that's a GFI to get it. Because we can't do the we can't afford to bomber straight away, because bomber straight away will ruin us completely on a 1. So stack up there to get the defense. Yep, gets that guy down. Right, we don't have any things, so it will be bomb first. Ugh, gonna have to re-roll it. Nope. 1, 2. So 1 and 9 turns him over. Dumpster. But we still have this lot with some options and our Super Sacker over here. The trolls can keep this lot busy, and we've got Ripper to keep this lot busy. He's not stunned, so next turn we can bring him down. So we'll see what we can do. But yeah, after an entire season of like saving me a load of times, he's let me down with his first roll. And sucked up a reroll as well. But again, like we had to re-roll it, even though he's a loner. Gets the POW as well. That's a bit of pain in the backside. And a death. Gonna Apo that because we may still need kick. And none of the others are close to getting killed. He's out anyway. But that's an easy 2+ dodge through here, but he can't make it to the end zone, so we would still have a chance to sack him afterwards. Yeah, he's just getting safe. This could do a 1 dice if he wants to risk it. Actually, no, it'd be red. He's got to do this one first. But yeah, unfortunately our dice have been le terrible. Okie dokie. So, get bomber up and down here. You in. Oh, first of all, we can do this before the smart guy goes. No damage, sadly. If we blitz in, if we can take him out. No, because that's not going to make any difference. We're going to have to block him down and then get these guys round here. So Ripper can only 2 dice this guy. And he's going to have to blitz and come round. Gets him down, tackle being an awesome skill. Not following up. No armor break, sadly. Gonna have to risk the GFI. More GFIs. Gonna have to dodge off. Ooh, don't want to know me now. Thank you. Right, so there are dice that he's gonna have to roll. Come over here and try and aid the trolls. And then come up. Excellent. Oh, that guy's on the floor. Definitely don't want to be fouling him with a troll. Still no damage. Okay. Apart from that guy there, it's been pretty abysmal damage. So we should hopefully be able to get another chance with Bomber. He's protected enough. Ripper's here. But even if he comes back into the middle, which is a possibility, then we should have a Bomber chance again. He's the strength guy, so the chance of him getting a Ripper hit is slim. And if he hits this guy, we've got a lot of sidesteps, so we can make it pretty bad for him. Especially seeing as it would be the wolves that would have to hit him with tackle. But we don't have too much damage. That ghoul's just staying there, that's fine. But he can't just hit him and then just 3+3+2+ through. But it just depends on how much he wants to do, because he doesn't need to rush it. He's 1-0 up and he's got super wolves, so he can just wait and force me to keep trying. Or he can risk some 1-9s, 1-9s. Oh, he's coming back middle. Thought he might. Do not care about that. Ooh, blitzing through. Gets the POW. Okay, so if I come here, he's got to run this bit. That is pretty annoying. Yeah. Right, so we're going to have to get on this. Argues the call. Doesn't argue the call for Bomber Dribble Snot. So we want to be doing a 1 turn. See what damage we could do, and then 1 turn it. And then see what we can do about sacking him. Without Bomber, it's a little bit awkward. Would have preferred those rolls the other way round. But we've still got our Super Sacker And a chainsaw that can do some stuff. Yeah, it looks like Fiction's no longer scared. Which is fair enough. See if we can give him something to be scared about. Right. The 3 on the line. Make those easy 3 dices. Right, so let's see what we can do. Actually, we want you up here. Right. If all else fails, we've got an option in the middle. Rather not throw Mulligan, but yeah, we took them off the line. So solid defense, he can push some more if he likes. It will definitely be one turn with him. Yeah, it's been a bit of an uphill struggle since the first one. Oh, he's just moving those. Alright, fair enough. Yeah, I don't care about those. Okay, so easy damage first. Block is a good skill. Get wrecked. And that sticks. How fast? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We can kill him and turtle up here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, GFI. No, we gotta kinda go for it, otherwise there's not gonna be anything left turn-wise to go get him. Picks up the ball. Hands the ball off. We're going to put him in this space so there's nothing around him. Going to have to use the reroll. He lands it because it was a perfect throw. Fnatic in 2-1. Alright, back in the game. Let's go hunt down his team. He's 1 player down. And we're back on. Chuck them in the middle. Okay. It's not really going to do much. 2, 3, 4, 5. We can get up here. Okay. Right. No re-rolls. We got a chainsaw. If he comes down the side, that's a bit of a cage that we can do stuff with. But we're terrible dice rolls now, so we're going to have to risk the Fanatic there, because putting him back here is pretty pointless. But it will allow him to move up and free up the trolls. If he just tries... Yeah, so he's put those guys... He's just looking to stick them again. If he tries to do that, it's a 3 dice I choose. So... leaves us with as many goblins as we can for the outside. He's down a player. 3, 7, 10. If we had a better start to this match, we might be able to be in a better position, but Bomber instantly winning. And my first half being garbage. So we're going to be... And we don't have kick anymore either. The Apo failed on him as well. So... he's setting up on this side away from the Super Sacker, which makes sense. I do believe in miracles. So of course I do, so play. Perfect condition still. Play goblins, of course I believe. But hopefully, if he fails to pick that up, I can just throw a goblin, pick it up and score, and we'll be 2-2. Gets the power down. Just a stun. So we gummed up the side a little bit. Let's see if he leaves this guy chainsawable. Or whether he's going to bring pieces in to gum that all up. So we can chainsaw him. Oh, pardon me. No luck on that. Could try sniping him with the block guy. That's a possibility. Shame I can't throw the chainsaw. He went for the 3 dice. Fair play to him. Pops him over there. And follows up as well. Alright. Right. Stay put, otherwise just getting in the way of the Fanatic again. Ripper. 3 dice this guy. Pop him up and follow up. Oh, gonna have to use the reroll. Oh, just snakes. Okay, brilliant. Excellent, there goes my blitz. Oh, you scumbags. Okay, so we'll power down Ripper and pop him over there. No armor break. Turn over. Oh. 1 and 9 after a double 1. So, yep, that kind of sums up the match's luck, really. So he'll just come down here in this group. Yep, gets him down with block. But really, we wanted to get him there and then bring these guys round, foul that, and kind of cut this off a little bit. So if he did come round, it would expose a good player to the chainsaw. Yeah, it's a bit of a pain. But we've still got four turns. We've tied up 3-4 of his players over here. So he's got 6 to do something with. He's going to still be there. He's there. Oh, he's going to come down. Just a push. That's fine. He's going to come say hello to Ripper, but I can't. 1, 2, you can get through there. Looks like he's going to stick up round here. So we'll try and assassinate him with a Ripper throw. That's our next best option. Yeah, where are we? Yeah, we got plenty of 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we can Ripper throw him in here. Nope. So he's going to push him over here. I'm going to go down here because I've got sidestep. Don't know why I said he's going to push me. I get to choose. Right, so we can get this guy down here, and if he tries hitting me, I can get him on the ball. No. Alright, there is no need to push Ripper. Because he can just stand up and throw him. So we go up here and help these trolls. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can get down there with 2 dodges. So let's see where we go with Ripper first. So we want to go here, not here. So we could scatter onto one of these two. It's more chance to hit something next to it than it is to hit this square here, just because of the way the scatter works. We could hit that sky, and if we do, then we got a chainsaw route in. Nope. Absolute useless Ripper. Just rolling ones. Chainsaw this guy. Everything else is dodges. This guy can come down here and tie up him. That's no dice rolls. Lock him in with a chainsaw. Ooh, getting some work done. Just a stun though. But we can now get him on the ball. We can super foul the wolf as well. But it's dice, so let's do these troll hits first, see if we can even out the scores. Glad I did that. It's just been trash dice that I would have had to use. Trolls burning all the 1s and 2s. Right, super tackle on the ball. Don't you dare. Tactically burn the 1 with the dodge. No. So many 1s. Okay, well that's a really easy score for the Necro now. And there's nothing we can do. Hey Scotch, how's it going? Unfortunately my dice have been absolutely garbage. So we've been without a way to stop these Necro. We've had plenty of chances, but all of the dice have just come up with bugger all. So not much I can do about that. I did want to kick the things to death, but unfortunately just the super golem. I'm sure Tyrannus next round will appreciate the fact that there's no super golem to annoy him with. But I'm guessing the wolf is going to blitz the chainsaw and then come on through. Quadruple one. No, just pushes. Yeah, he's fine with that. Gets him down. Takes him out and gets the touchdown. Don't know why he's stalling. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so see if we get the fanatic again to argue the call. He does not, and he gets sent off. So we can still one turn and put the pressure back on and then hope for something. Yeah, so I mean that's definitely going to hurt him next round. Even if he buys a rookie flesh golem, they'll get punched to death by the orcs in their super guard mighty blow. But we're down to crazy Hail Mary plays and then hope for, I mean, if we could ideally, like we've already had it land in his end zone once with kick being an absolute garbage, but we didn't get a blitz, so we couldn't put someone under it. So let's see what we can get here. Pretty much the same setup. It's going to have to do right. No reroll. Quick snap. Don't need to do anything else. So we can still get there, okay. So we'll start off hitting you. Good times. You can hit him. I mean, on the upside, my trolls have been amazingly well behaved. They have not gone stupid. There's a KO, so we got a removal. That's the power down. Oh no, we just blocked our own bloody route. Yeah, idiot. Okay. So we're going to have to come up round here. Around there. Gets the 3. Gets it again. See if we can land this again. No, we can't. Alright, well, that kind of spells the end of that wishful thinking. But even if we'd had a reroll, that would have been a 1 into a 1. So unfortunately, that looks like it is the end of the goblins. But we still have time to assassinate some people. What's that guy? He's out for next match, he's out for next match. So he's got 3 MNGs that he's got to worry about. Thanks, Magnus. I mean, we still got a chance to do something. Hopefully nasty. If he fails to pick up on a 1 and 9, I mean, he's going to foul that guy from the looks of it. But that's fine, because that'll give us another chance to get the ball and throw it in. Gets the POW. There's always a shot source. KO. One and 9. 1 and 9. Can't. No. Boo. Okay, totally fine with that. It's the end of the season anyway. Doesn't get sent off, just some more garbage dice. Okay, so we want to hit you out of the way. No, we'll go stupid instead. Awesome. We can pop those guys out. Get him down. Probably curse that by saying, right, okay, so it is throw teammate time. See if we can't snipe him or hit some of these guys. Throw is good. Oh, the troll did the blitz. God damn it. Takes out another one. Biased ref. Doing some work. Right, but we have a teeny tiny chance to get 1 score back and make it 3-2, but that sadly with him missing there is the end of the match. Yeah. Gets all of the POWs he needs. Gets the POW down here. But yeah, we survived the match pretty well. Just got put in a hole at the start and couldn't get out of it, unfortunately. Ref still not caring about getting this sent off. Right. One, two, three, four, five, six. Can't really get over there. We can try it anyway. Ripper artillery. Rolls a 2. Spikes him into the floor just there. Fair enough. Bit of a anticlimactic end to it, but we'll see if we can get a little extra hurt on his team. But well played to Fiction. He got all the moves that he needed to, got the dice he needed to, and got the win. But unfortunately, that is it for us in the playoffs. Sadly, the end of the Goblin run. Hopefully that leaves the other stunties to carry it on. But let's have a look. Injuries pretty similar. Inflicted 3, inflicted 2. 1 kill to none. But yeah, it's just the first half put us too far behind. My dodges were trash, were pretty much the same. Chainsaw did quite well, rushes were good, his rush failed. Yeah. It's got some Kaz. T-Self got the MVP. 42. This hurt. Way more low dice than I had normal dice. Pretty good on the blocks though. Can't complain with that. He just got a ton of pals. None of those really needed. But he also got some ones. Can't really say much about that. 35% armor. Absolute garbage. 17 for him, so he was doing the work. He got some fans. Chainsaw did really well. Bribe, 50%. Boo. Clear recovery was fine. His was 100%. Dodges, this, absolutely terrible. 44% on my dodges. This really hurt in the first half. Pickups average, really stupid, just failed 1. That's amazing. That's where most of my luck seemed to have gone. No regen, so that was pretty good. Throw teammate, plenty of failures. Only 2 successes. But yeah, there you go, everyone. Yep, I did. Almost forgot about saying something there. But yeah, right, thanks for watching there, guys. That is pretty much the end of that. It was a good fun match. Shame we couldn't get the things. Did get a quest for just injuring a load of his team. Got the last little bits, so we got all of that sorted. But sadly, that is the end of the last Suicide Squad. They're completely fine at the end of that as well. It's a bit of a shame that they're not going, because that is a pretty beastly team. They've finished all their matches after 4 seasons with a 44% win rate. But the one thing I'm quite proud of, though, this troll basically looks at this season, 63% win ratio this season, so I'm super happy with that. 6 victories, 2 draws, 3 defeats. I don't know if I can enter the tournament, Magnus. If I can, I 100% will. I don't know if I'm able to, because I was in the playoffs. But if I can, then 100% will be. But it's T-Self's match tomorrow. I'll cast that. And anybody who wants to join in is welcome to. Because otherwise it'll just be me chatting away about stunty nonsense again. But yeah, I'll see you all later. Tyrandus has just PM'd me to say I can enter the off-season tournament. So this is not the end of the last-minute Suicide Squad. We will use this entirely unscathed team where the Necro can do anything to me. So I'll take the moral victory that I kicked to death punched to death is Super Golem. Didn't get anything on the Super Wolves, just stuns. Nice. Okay, then yeah, I am in the Nuffle tournament. That's not the end of this team. Excellent fun times. We'll go from there. But yeah, did I validate this? Oh, I did not. That's probably why it's all still going weird. So yeah, that's all validated. Congrats again to Ficction for making it through. And enjoy the lack of Super Golem. Keandre is out with minus armor, but I think we get an MNG clear. But either way, thanks for watching. I'll upload this to YouTube. Yeah, that's it. Thanks again, guys.